Okay. Yeah, man, we're back. It's a Friday, part 2 of MTV Base Hottest MC. Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to MTV Base's Hottest MCs. So, on part 1, it was a little heated out here with regards to the list that the panel had consolidated and put together. And of course, we're sitting with the bottom 5 of the top 10 list. That does mean that today, on part 2, we are going to check out exactly who's sitting at the top 5 of the list. But before we get into the top 5, we do have to do a bit of a recap and see exactly who's sitting from number 10 to number 6. At number 10, we have KO.
Okay.
Number 9, Ricky Rick. Number 8, Costa Titch. Number 7, Busiswa. And at number 6, Big Zulu. So now that we've checked out the bottom 5 of the hottest MCs list, with that, we're going to jump straight into the list for today. We do have to jump into our number 5 of the list. Are you ready to hear who it is?
Let's go.
I want you to remember, when you're pulling faces here, that you selected these names, not me. At number 5, we have AKA.
Okay. Yeah.
How are we feeling, Mandisa?
Yo, initially he was on my top 10.
Yes.
I don't know, I've got mixed feelings about it. I think he did his fair share this year. It wasn't mind-blowing. I wasn't really inspired by the moves that he...
But what is this fair share? Like, why don't you guys go back to what the criteria is? What do you mean fair share?
making. I'm 50-50 on it.
On a personal level.
You know, Ufe KO, this guy's just trying to be too cool, man. Just say what you want to say, dog, on a personal level.
I miss Super Mega. I
So
don't
who's Super
appreciate
Mega?
Bova what?
You don't appreciate Bova Mania?
I think.
Ha! Okay.
I'm a big fan of AKA's music. I think AKA has used the cheat code on us, which is give him a little, stay relevant, get bookings. There's no need for me to give you an album. Even in fact, Bova Mania is not an album. It's just a...
It's a mixtape.
It's an EP.
It's an EP.
Right?
Listen.
So...
That's some bullshit, bro. Like, AKA's got a show. AKA has been performing live. Right? AKA started an app, right? Where he's got his show. The prior show as well as the performances. He's got a whole band. He's been performing on the top of the roof on a weekly basis during lockdown. Score.
There's a part of me
Because
that
an EP
believes
is
that
wrong.
we are wrong for considering him because he's not competing for this.
To be on the list.
That's some bullshit, bro. Like, yes, he did say, screw you guys, because you guys were fucking around the years before, but does he qualify? Did all the other guys, did you guys talk to everyone else and say, we want to be on the list?
List.
He
I
did
think,
say he doesn't wanna be on this list.
AKA is making music that he feels he wants to make. Whether you're with it, you're with it. If you're not, you're not.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We want That's What's Up, AKA. We want Super Mega, AKA.
Personally, on
and
personal
I think
level.
if you listen to his music close enough,
Did you guys say this about KO? KO's on the list at number 10, and he's not rapping the same from how he used to rap back in the day.
we hear him say, yeah, I'm past that.
That's what he says.
I'm past that.
But-
So I think we shouldn't include him in this because, firstly, it doesn't mean a thing to that guy. He's tweeted about it.
So,
He said it a couple of years. Don't put me on this thing.
So what are we doing? Are we keeping him on the list or are we removing him? Number one.
I don't
He doesn't want
And
it.
number two, we also need to consider the other criteria, not necessarily just the music, because you guys are obviously talking about maybe say the impact of the
Yeah, the
music,
music, yeah.
but there was still some sales, as
Yeah.
Nota
You won
had
an award
mentioned.
too?
Yeah.
He's also won an award, which is part of the criteria as well with the impact.
I think AKA's brand.
you see, the thing is, you guys have to decide, like, with the awards and shit, right? So, most of the awards are looking back. So, the guys that won this year are the guys that put out music last year. But now your criteria says it's the guys that put out music this year. But now you're saying the awards reflect what was done last year.
does a lot of the legwork for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
More than the music.
Even if, you know, in our opinion, the music may not be as amazing, the brand power will do its thing. The guy has millions of people
Should he be
following
off the
him.
list? Yes or no?
I believe that
Okay, let's
out of
vote.
respect for him and where he's at, he shouldn't be considered for this list.
All right,
agrees?
Kemo, what are you saying? Are we keeping him on the list?
We can keep him.
We're keeping
But
him.
not at
Lula?
number 5.
He
Where?
doesn't need to be here.
He doesn't have to be here.
No, he doesn't.
All right, we've got 2 saying that he needs to be off. Venom?
He doesn't need to be here. It's fine.
Mandisa?
I'm saying let's keep him.
Okay, we're keeping him.
I'm saying off the list because these guys said he's off the list.
All right, so we're moving.
So that's your opinion, what the other guys say. Why the fuck are you in the panel?
On to our number 4 position for the list. Are you ready? K-Yeezy, your boy's in at number 4. Youngster CPT.
Stand up.
So technically, he's at number 5.
Well deserved.
So you guys are saying Big Zulu. Who
He's
had a
not top
better
5.
year? Who had a better year between Big Zulu and Youngster?
Oof, it's
Big
hard to
Zulu.
say. It's
Big
hard to
Zulu.
say.
Big Zulu. It's not hard to say.
They were both nominated.
It's not hard to say.
They were both nominated for Summers.
I do believe Youngster CPT can be top 5.
He definitely
I
can.
do believe that
Big Zulu
should be above him.
Yeah.
Let's see who's number 3.
Yeah.
Are you all happy to?
I think he should stay at the 5th position, personally.
Yeah, I think he should be
I
number
think
5.
he should be number 5.
Mandisa, what do you have to say?
Yeah. He can stay.
I reckon Costa Titch had a better year than
A better
Youngster,
year than Youngster.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a fact.
That's true. That's true. You guys are underestimating that white boy. That white boy turned shit up. I think in terms of impact, it's similar to what Focalistic did.
Think about that.
She's right, but there's a lot of dynamics. Like,
No, he had a better.
Dynamics came out. Tell us what the
I mean,
dynamics are.
Costa was really hard. Like you can't say SA hip hop and not mention Costa
right
Titch.
now.
2020.
Yeah.
But also it's because he's the new kid on the block.
As well.
He's the new kid on the block.
He's not mainstream right now.
Doesn't matter. Like,
He's
It
the
does
new kid.
exaggerate the public's opinion.
It does.
But our opinion is an expert opinion.
So this is what I'm saying.
Has he not worked enough?
Hold on, no, he's done amazing work.
Okay,
I'm not.
But you see, the thing is, not every new kid on the block has the same bars as Costa's Titch. It can't go and say, okay, since you're new, you're gonna have a buzz. There's a lot of people that are coming in, they don't have the same buzz. So surely he did more than them. And surely he should have a bigger impact on what he did.
Anything away
We're
from
not.
Costa, but let's not hide the fact that being the new kid on the block gives you that much more of an advantage, opposed to someone who you already know and you already trust.
Yeah,
Youngster's known.
He's been
Youngster
working for years.
He hasn't had the commercial success matched up to a lot of the guys we've mentioned.
Neither has
but
Costa.
the cultural impact, the culture, and the respect from everyone.
Yeah.
We don't
Everyone
take
knows
that away.
Youngster is our Nipsey Hussle.
We don't
He's our
take that
Nipsey Hussle.
away.
Okay, so K-Eazy.
We don't take that
Youngster
away.
is on AKA song.
talking hottest
Youngster is on
current
every
affairs now.
feature because
What's up now?
everybody needs Youngster to open up the gates of Cape Town.
So based on that,
Yeah.
Youngster has the most has more visuals out than Costa Titch.
True, this year.
He had a nomination for the
Summers
Summers.
this
Exactly.
year, yes.
He won a South African Hip Hop Award.
Award, yes.
And
Album.
this is the
yes.
thing, right?
In December, it
This
counts.
is the thing. This is the thing. You get artists who cater for hip hop.
Scorer, you're talking shit, bro. I've made the point about the awards. Now you talk about culture. Is that part of the criteria? This guy.
And cater for household. And then you get guys like Youngster who are literally carrying hip hop
Yeah.
at the home. At the home. And that may not translate to household. Costa
Why can't you say the same thing with Big Zulu? Big Zulu is fucking carrying Zulu rap. Zulu hip hop.
has more numbers online. I will agree with you
He's
on
hot.
that.
He's hot
hot
property, yeah.
right now. Youngsters still building momentum.
But also remember, we're doing Hottest MCs 2020.
right now.
I think it's fair for me to step away because my bias.
Venom, what are
I'm
you
gonna be
saying
open.
about Youngster? Are we swapping him around with
Put some
Costa?
respect on Youngster.
No, we do, bro.
We respect
We don't
him.
take it.
We love
On a personal level, with all due respect to Youngster, I'm not swapping him with Costa, but I will swap him with Big Zulu.
Okay, you
I
want
can agree.
So you want Big Zulu and Youngster to swap positions?
Yeah, for me, for this,
You
for
want to put
2020.
Big Zulu ahead of
2020,
Youngster?
yes.
Okay, cool.
For
I mean,
2020.
I Big Zulu ahead of Youngster? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Lisa?
Oh, wow. I am stumped. I mean, like I said, you know, when we compare the movement of what, you know, these artists have been doing in 2020, respectfully, youngster CPT, please.
All right. So everybody's agreeing that they want to swap out Big Zulu with youngster CPT.
Y'all are not respecting Big Zulu, bro. Like, I don't know why. Is it maybe it's a Venek rapper, and a lot of Venek rappers don't get the proper respect here in SA. So maybe that's that. But y'all don't respect. You go to YouTube and see. Go to YouTube and see his videos and how his music is being played. You know, go and see clips on when he's walking around, when he's performing, and meeting his friends. Guys.
When you deal with those two, Nam, you really have to take the whole culture into perspective.
Yeah, I agree with her though.
I want CPT in the top 5, guys. I'm not gonna.
But let's see number 3.
I'm with you.
All right, so
For me, this year, I'm just saying, Big Zulu's been that guy.
Where does that leave us now? Where does that leave us with the list?
Big Zulu goes just above youngster.
Oh, okay.
Sure. All right, so at this point in time, this means since you guys have swapped them out, that now Big Zulu is sitting at number 5 and youngster CPT at number 6. Happiness?
For now.
Fair
enough for now.
Whoever's in at 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, you better be strong.
You better be strong.
All right, so our number 3, which was at number 3, but because we have, you know, removed AKA, he's now sitting at number 4. Casper Nyovest.
Number 6.
Number 4.
I put him at number 6.
Number 4.
You like him at number 4?
I love him at number 4.
Are you happy with him at number 4?
Yeah.
But why? Why? Because he released an album. Why? Why exactly?
Venom?
Can I say something, guys? When Casper made Ahmad Dimon
Yeah.
with Tweezy, I was the happiest bro in the world.
Because I
knew I could reach a broader audience with the type of hip-hop I play.
Fat KO, you are... I think you better take off your shades, man. It's affecting your thinking capability. That Amadumuni track is a carbon copy of Pop Smoke. Come on, guys. Come on.
I hate that.
It is what it is.
I hate you guys.
You can hate it.
No, the thing is this. You guys are killing South African hip-hop.
Why?
You guys are destroying it.
Why?
Because, let me
Thank you, Nota.
why.
Why are you trying to define South African hip-hop to what you want it to be?
Because I started it. And number 2.
He's got the one that feels check. Look at the score. Look at the pic of Rasta girl, bro. She doesn't believe this. I don't even know why she's here, by the way. That other nigga, he wants to stand up and approach you, Yaope.
Relax.
But let me finish. I'm not done.
Let me back it up.
I'm not done. Yes, I'm not done. Let me finish.
Let me back it up.
You spoke about how hip-hop came from jazz and the blues and whatnot.
Yes.
So why is it wrong for us to get a drill beat?
I hate the fact that I produced Boom Shakalaka. I hate the fact that...
Damn, I used to love that song, man. I think it's one of the first songs that I bought on iTunes. That was a dope track.
Took a trap beat from America and made a hit in South Africa because it was the easiest thing to do when no one else could access that type of level of production. I hate the fact that we did that because what we did in so doing, when we did that, is that we now made it cool to take from America and make a hit in South Africa because copying drill was unnecessary. It did not get Casper on the top of the charts. In fact,
you guys these charts too much, eh?
Casper got onto number one with Spare Knaves and Giselle Brothers with Telumoya. You understand what I'm saying? He got to number 1 for the first time in his career. For the first time in his...
Yet he's one of the most successful artists in our country.
Thank you.
Not artists.
Not
rappers.
So are you guys like the authority? Are you guys like deferring to the fans to actually decide who's the best? Because if you are, then we might as well go to Spotify and go to Rams and see what is being played on radio stations, what the fans are asking for. Then we shouldn't have this show.
Artist, exactly. It doesn't matter. He's one of the most successful.
So that's all.
So you keep talking about this number one.
Okay.
can't even feel
Tweezy,
the stuff.
never sample these drill beats. Tweezy, stop this thing that you're doing.
You're not going to do that. No. I understand the novelty.
I need to calm down, okay?
I understand the novelty in what you're saying.
Not the novelty,
No,
it's
hold
the
on.
culture.
No,
We're talking about the culture.
Hold on.
And when you're
What does
raising
he
that,
rap on? What does he rap on? He raps on your traditional hip hop beats. Why is it not a problem? Why is it not a problem for him?
accent?
It's his accent.
Which makes it valid.
Drill is not a traditional hip hop beat.
When someone raps in a Cape Colored accent and all they hear on the radio is
guys.
American
When a
accent.
Ricky raps in Zulu or whatnot, because he's on that beat.
He's Bender.
Hey!
He raps in...
Miss Cosmo, this is not your fucking show, bro. You can't say hey to old people. That's a mad disrespect.
To appeal to South Africa.
Okay, it is a debate, but
Yeah.
we don't have to listen to you the entire
okay,
time.
cool.
Do you understand that?
You guys
Right.
let
And
Beyonce
with
make
that-
go music and you want to get angry at...
She's elevating it.
Okay.
Oh, so she's
elevating something
so
of
what
our
about
culture.
the-
Okay,
Hold on,
okay.
who's gonna make
them to buy us?
Is Beyonce ever gonna make
Venom,
bomb music if all we
Venom,
make is
stop
American
adding
music
five-
in South Africa?
stop
If we
adding
don't
to
take
the
our
fire.
sounds to the world, if we don't expose ourselves to the world, that is what is holding South African hip hop
And
back.
what we
I agree. Nyaope is talking some real shit, man. Like, Jerusalem is uniquely South Africa. Shoma Josie is uniquely South Africa. We can even go back to Blacksmith Mambazo. They were doing South African music and they made it there. So I think the world, especially the American and the West, is looking for authentic stuff from the guys that are coming from outside. Yeah.
to do right now is go for an ad break. Are we agreeing with keeping Casper at number 4?
I agree.
No.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, it's fine
Agree
for now.
Are we happy with Casper at number 4?
Yes.
Are we happy with Casper
I'm
at
happy
number
with
4?
it. Yeah.
What we're going to do is take a break. We're going to gather ourselves. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish this list because at this stage of the game, I'm about to kick somebody out. You know what I mean? Anyway, interact with us on the socials. #Base Hottest MCs.